By the way, I want to remind people that this shrooms and legalizing it, like these couple of idiots in Ann Arbor are talking about doing, once you have one of your family members try shrooms, whether it's given to them knowingly or unknowingly, and definitely probably not told, that it could cause them to lose their mind and loop out and never come back to being the person that they are. When that happens, you can talk to me about all the positive things that this dangerous mushroom can do for people. Because I'm living with an uncle who has tried this when he was young. He's not young anymore. Decades later, he is still looped out. His mother died at 98 years old, still having him live in his house, her house, on the second floor, still taking care of him, still having to cook for him, do his laundry because he's looped out. He spends most of the time sitting in his chair, watching a blank television, looking out the window, lost. And the family sits there and wishes for one day or 2 weeks to get some sort of relief from having to take care of this crazy man who has looped out from doing shrooms once and never came back to reality. That's how dangerous this drug is. It's not like other drugs where you can take a trip on it and you're going to come back and you can mess yourself up during it and you'll heal. We might disfigure yourself a little bit from usage of it. This is a drug that you can take and never come back. And not only does this cause you to lose your potential great life, it causes pain in your family for decades. They don't tell you that when you smoke pot and you continue to smoke it on a regular, concentrated basis for years, that you'll be like my brother who did so. And he burned his sinuses out so badly that he cannot smell apple pie fresh out of the oven, bread being baked. He quit the stuff, but he has no sinuses. He can't smell anything. They don't tell you that. That pot is that dangerous. That pot, when you smoke it and you get behind the wheel, you're going to hit vehicles driving to pull out of a parking lot. You're not even going fast. You're going to hit vehicles because your perception's gone. Oh yeah, I've driven under pot. So have I. So have I. But have you ever seen people driving under pot when you're not smoking pot and seeing how bad of a driver they are? And so now it's legalized. You can go out there and they will, and they are smoking it while they're driving. And you want to legalize shrooms so you have somebody out there tripping out on LSD, worse than LSD, and possibly never coming back and hitting and killing your child, or hitting and killing your grandmother, or hitting you or driving their car into your house? Do you want this kind of craziness? You can take this and never ever come back. This is not like the other drugs. We're living with it today. Today, still, decades later. My uncle has never ever returned to himself. He took it as a youth, as a young man, and his whole life is ruined. And he has caused so much agony to his family members with no conception at all of what's going on. And he displays some anger but doesn't understand why. And he sits there like an idiot. So if you want to legalize shrooms, you get one of your family members to go through this. You live through this nightmare. You talk to me about the positive benefits of shrooms. And I'll show you in Jackson, Michigan, the results of trying shrooms one time. Talk to me then about the positive sides of shrooms. After you've lived the agony of losing a very good-looking, very much potential, educated young man to an idiot in a chair, staring out the window, staring at a blank screen, having fits of anger, doesn't understand. You gotta cook for them, do their laundry, take care of them. You talk to me then. This drug is very dangerous. Start looking at the real side of stuff, and stop looking at, well, us flower children really want to have our way with drugs, and we want it legal. Go out and do it yourself. Go out and do it out there in the wilderness so that you can't drive your car. And if you don't come back from it and you're enjoying it and it's your freedom, fine. Go do it. Be a selfish prick so that your family members can take care of you. We know better what this stuff does. Let's talk about the reality of what this stuff does. Pot burns out your sinuses. Shrooms, if you take it, you're going to have a trip worse than LSD ever was, and you might never come back. This doesn't just affect you. Don't talk to me about the positive sides of shrooms. I've been living this for decades.